To connect the screen, I need to disconnect the battery, but I can't connect the screen until I put the battery in. That is quite a pickle. Hello friends, welcome back to the bench. Today we have a pretty curious case of a Microsoft Surface, not Pro, the first generation, and this was I bought it on eBay for like way too much money. The problem with it, or as it was described, hardware issue or hardware failure, and how it manifests is you try to install Windows, it goes through the majority of the process, it reboots, and after when it tries to finish the process, it fails with some error message. I never took a screenshot of it. I might have on the old footage in the in my previous location. So if I can dig it out, I'll find it. But basically, it gives you some kind of error. So what I did, I installed Linux. I think Ubuntu 20, and it works. I tried to put some load on it, watch videos. I don't know, run memory tests, benchmarking software, and it just works. Nothing wants to fail on it. So either Windows utilizes some feature on this board that is malfunctioning, that Linux doesn't utilize, or the fact that the battery was completely dead causes Windows to just kind of fail because of that. And this is, during installation process, technically it's connected to the power source, but maybe some operation fails because it detects that the battery level is critical, or battery is not detected, and it won't just won't finish, won't install. That is a possibility. The easy one to check, I already unglued the battery. It's kind of a weird one because it's connected in the middle, right? It's glued on both sides, and this is where it's connected. I have a new battery over here. So these are the connections. So it needs to sit like this. Now, this battery is not bulged at all. It's, well, now it looks kind of weird because, I had to unglue it. I did some damage as per usual, even though I did use alcohol to kind of loosen the adhesive. I still kind of scratched the or damaged the exterior, not the battery itself though. So this is perfectly fine to be used. Well, I mean, you shouldn't use it, but this is still perfectly fine. It's only the outside layer that was scratched. Not the battery itself has not been punctured. Otherwise, there would be a relatively big incident if I did. You would probably see it on my bench. Everything burned and. Anyways, so this battery probably could be reset and recharged, but since it was discharged for this long, it will never hold the charge as it did before. So I'm just gonna replace it. And the second thing we're replacing is the screen. So the screen looks like so. It's well, I don't need to say much. It definitely needs a replacement. We have a replacement over here, but the replacement comes without this connector and a bunch of filters over here. No, there's actually like 4 ICs over here. So it comes without this, so we need to unglue this and put it on the replacement screen, then connect the cables and stuff, and that should be pretty straightforward. Let's hope it will be. Let's put it over here for a sec. And the screen as well. Now, as far as this guy, the way it's mounted, it's kind of tricky because we need to take off pretty much this whole thing to get to the battery. I've seen some procedures where you don't necessarily have to unscrew everything. You can just make enough room to just kind of pull the battery out and put the new one in. And well, let's try it. If that saves some time, I'm definitely all for it. The screws on it are pentalobe screws. Imagine that. Like Apple device. I was not expecting that, but it's fine. Let's grab this box. Why not? To connect the screen, I need to disconnect the battery. But I can't connect the screen until I put the battery in. That is quite a pickle. So we have access to battery terminals 1 and 2. It could be that once we recharge these cells a bit, this battery will come to life again. Could be. But since the replacement procedure is so horrible here, I'm not gonna take any chances. But how do I actually do it? So you should never connect the screen to the computer when the battery is connected. I personally damaged one computer because I did that. I forgot to disconnect the battery and I just disconnected the screen. Disconnecting the screen might not be a horrible thing and might not cause any damage, but reconnecting it back, it can do all kinds of issues. It can. I've seen the PCH exploded. In my case, it was just a MOSFET that got shorted. So no, not a huge deal. I managed to fix it, fix what I broke. But that taught me to never connect the screen when the battery is connected. But in this case, how am I supposed to do it? So if I connect the battery now, this way, right? So if I connect the battery now, I won't be able to connect the screen. The battery should be charged, because if it's completely dead, then it's not working. It's not gonna work. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, 7 volts over here. Oh, got 7 some volts over here. The battery is 7.5. So the battery is charged. As soon as I connect the battery, it will supply voltage. Then I connect the screen and I'm gonna burn something on the board. That is so weird. I did not expect that. So I assume this is maybe for digitizer. This is for the screen. Let's prep the screen. Because what else can we do? I could risk it, right? I could just connect the battery and just go along with it. Because I've seen people on YouTube doing that. But it's so unorthodox and so risky, because maybe not every time you're gonna burn the something on the board when you connect the screen with battery connected. Maybe, but based on my experience, it's very unlikely that you're not gonna damage anything if you connect the screen with battery connected. It's unlikely that nothing will go wrong. So let's see if we can figure this out. So I'm gonna blow it with 100 degrees. Get it nice and warm.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people...
Okay, so here's my temporary solution. So hopefully I'm blocking, because I can't tell, but hopefully I am blocking at least one terminal of the battery, so we have no connection. All right. The majority of my screws are in. I'm just missing 4 screws on this side, 5 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these are the ones, 2 of these that hold the battery. So my hope is that the battery is disconnected, essentially disconnected right now. Now I'm gonna connect the screen and see, with screen connected, I'll see if I can put these 4 screws in, because my main concern were these 2 screws and basically this side. Oh, and I forgot power. I must say that these connectors, these ports over here, are just absolutely awful.
But now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better. See, I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it. Get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future. We all start losers. We're all late bloomers. Gotta struggle through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Oh, okay, that took a lot longer than I thought. But if you don't clean the residue on the rim over here, the screen's not gonna sit properly. The other thing, did you see how long did it take me to actually connect the screen? Now, the reason for that is this type of connector, even if you put it under the microscope, maybe at a certain angle, but you can't really see because the cable covers the port. So you can't really see where you're aiming it. So you just kind of have to find the place where it fits and then push to lock it in. That's why when the battery is connected and you do that, you don't know if you're not putting 12 volts to where it's not supposed to go. So that's the main reason why the battery needs to be disconnected. Now, if this worked, that means the battery was disconnected. So now we're gonna actually connect it and put the screws back. Now it's kind of like working with the phone, holding the screen and putting screws in. So now, if everything went okay, um, I'm not gonna glue it in yet because I don't know if it's gonna work. But the moment of truth is upon us. Okay, there's two batteries in this computer. One is over here, much easier to replace. I think it's also glued. If not, it's the screws are underneath those little legs. But I think it's also glued. So there's one battery over here, which is bigger, and a small battery in the actual computer. So the computer is actually here, right? But there's no way to charge it. Is there? No. There's no way to charge it, so to actually charge it, we need to put it on the like so. And I'll be happy if it just works. Meaning I didn't break anything by connecting the screen. And hopefully the battery was disconnected. Okay. Isn't it cool having Ubuntu on Microsoft? Oh, okay. So we have the battery. 48 minutes until full. Okay, before there was no battery. Which means now it should the release button. Nope. It doesn't work. Oh. So why can I not pull it? Now it. Okay. I don't know how to actually do it. Do I hold this button or do I just press it? There. Okay. So, it's kind of weird. So you have to press and hold the button, and let's see, touch screen. Oh, Oops, I don't have the touch. Yeah, the touch doesn't work. So, what did I mess up? Oh, it did work when I hit the keyboard over here on the start screen. Let's see if it's still not working in the system. Yeah, it's still not working in the system, but now it looks like it's not an issue of the touch screen. Okay, that's good. That is good. For some reason, our touch screen just stopped working, but only in the system. Okay, good thing. Good thing I clicked that, because again, I was looking for a fault that doesn't exist, which happens a lot lately. How much? Oh my god, it's been 2 hours already. Alrighty, so let's recap what we know. The computer had some kind of hardware issue that would prevent Windows from installing. The Windows would go through the installation, through the copy process, but wouldn't finish the process. It would just error out with some kind of error, which I don't remember. Linux, on the other hand, would install perfectly. The touchscreen would work, and everything seemed to have been working well. So we replaced the battery, we replaced the screen. After rebooting, now touch doesn't work. However, let's power it off. And let's hit the BIOS. And the touch works perfectly. Right. So I rebuilt the Windows, my Windows stick, my Windows installer. If with the Windows that is dedicated for this laptop, and it wouldn't work. So I tried Linux again. Linux also wouldn't boot. So basically, how it behaves. Let's try Linux. Our Boot configuration. It starts with Ubuntu, but let's move the USB storage first. But it doesn't matter. I'm gonna force it to boot from the USB. Can I only restart? I want to turn it off because I don't know if it's gonna. But let's try. Hold down the minus button, and it should force it to boot from the USB. Now it's lighting up, so supposedly it's reading it. And now see here, boot system. That's what it says over there, boot system, and it just dies. And it just goes into a loop. Right, boot system, and it dies. It reboots. So, and that happens regardless of which USB stick I put on, regardless of the system or. It does boot to Linux still, right? And the Linux still works with no touch. I ran update and all that stuff, but it's not a software issue. So now, what do we know, or what do we suspect? The battery replacement and the screen replacement shouldn't impact any faults on the board, or shouldn't have an impact that it would behave as it behaves now. But since I moved the board and I was flexing it, if there is a cracked solder on the board, possibly maybe under the memory chip, this would explain this behavior. Well, explain. It wouldn't explain too much, but at least we have something that we can check. Let's see. This one is i7 6th generation with 16 gigs of RAM and half a terabyte of SSD. I found on eBay a whole board for this computer. This is 1703 model. The entire board was 25 bucks. However, it's a i5 7th generation and 8 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage on it. Which, if I replace that board, this computer will have been worth about 200 bucks. That's probably the best I could sell it for. And I bought it for 150 plus about $35 for the battery plus $120 for the screen. So I really lost money on this. So right now, what I'm gonna do, well, not right now. I ordered the board. Once the board makes it to me, I will replace the board and see what will happen if I can boot it from the USB stick. If so, I'm gonna, I guess, do a visual inspection of the board and see if we can figure out what can possibly be wrong with it. Which means this computer will be, I don't know, probably I'll just give it to someone. My son already has 2 computers, so I don't think he needs a third one. But maybe my wife can use it for work or something. We'll see. I do love how you can just disassemble it like this. I actually love it. I understand it's not very practical, but you can connect the charger directly here, so you can use it literally as tablet. You don't need the base to charge it, which is pretty cool. Well, it would be cool if it worked, but we'll see after the board replacement. Well, it's pretty depressing when this happens, but it's just a part of this business. Sometimes you make money, sometimes you lose money, and in my case, more often I lose money. Luckily, this is not my primary source of income, so I'll be fine. Don't cry for me yet. All right, fellas, I hope you found it at least a little bit valuable. I know these laptops are not very expensive, so maybe not too valuable, but at least interesting. And this is very interesting fault, so I can wait to get my hands on the replacement board and see if that will resolve the problem. Later, we'll disassemble the base and replace the battery in the base. And I at least want to see what's inside, how much electronics is in there. But it looks like it's just a keyboard and the charger, not even a charger, just the cable. And the USB, obviously. USB, and there's another port over here. It looks kind of like Firewire. I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't have any description on it. Some kind of Microsoft specific, maybe. Luckily, the screen has not glued in correctly, so it'll be easy to disassemble it now, which is good, since I still need to take it off. And I gotta use different adhesive for this if this is supposed to work. Backspace. Oh, now it doesn't work. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we have some. I would say this is crack solder because it just randomly fails on weird stuff, especially being, I don't know, connected, disconnected. Let's see. It's not even recognizing the charger now. So it like completely stopped working. So this must be cold solder or cracked solder on something, or some kind of different fault. This is kind of difficult because, the power issues I can fix, right? If there is a short, I can find it. If some chip is not working, I can find it. If it's not booting, I can do something about it. But if the fault is intermittent like this, and so weird, then even if I open the board and I inspect it, I don't really know what to look for, because what can be causing issues like this. So board replacement will at least answer the question that the fault is indeed somewhere on the board, and I guess we'll go from there. All right, fellas, another failure, another day. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.